So what do you do about this? The key is to keep your energy circulating as you're practicing semen retention. It's very important to have some sort of internal practice, meaning meditation, some sort of energetic movement practice. I prefer Qigong. Hey guys, I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so you can magnetize your ideal life. If you want to learn more about sexual mastery, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified when I release new videos. Make sure you grab my free ejaculation control guide. There's a link in the video description below. So semen retention and anger. A lot of guys ask me how they can deal with all this anger that they start to feel when they're practicing semen retention. So this is actually quite common, but it's not a great sign. So anger usually manifests when you're practicing semen retention because when you're retaining your semen, what you're really doing is just building up energy. And that's not inherently a good or bad thing. You're just building more energy to put in whatever you put your energy into. So if you have a lot of unconscious patterns, a lot of negative emotional patterns, then when you start building more energy, you're going to have more energy to put into these patterns. So you're going to feed them, basically. So this is a common thing, unfortunately, because a lot of men don't start with, foundational practices of learning to control the emotions, learning to clear out negativity from the body before you start, throwing gasoline on the fires. And anger is often a sign that your sexual energy is blocked, that something's blocked, something's stagnant within the body. And again, this comes down to not really having internal skill and knowing what you're doing by practicing semen retention, so you just build up all this energy, but then it's stuck in your balls. You can't move it anywhere and you start to get stagnant. You start to feel irritable. You start to feel angry, frustrated, and this is a sign that your energy is stagnant. So what do you do about this? The key is to keep your energy circulating as you're practicing semen retention. It's very important to have some sort of internal practice, meaning meditation, some sort of energetic movement practice. I prefer Qigong. There's certain yoga forms that will work as well. You want to keep this energy moving. This energy must stay in motion, like water, or else it gets frozen and it gets blocked. So when you just have all this energy in your balls, it's not going to do you a lot of good. You need to circulate that energy, channel it throughout the body. And the easiest way to start doing this is learning the Microcosmic Orbit meditation. I have a YouTube video on that you can check out. And the Microcosmic Orbit becomes this pathway to refine this energy, move it throughout the body, circulates it through the body, and connects to all the other pathways of the body as well. So you start to move the sexual energy out of the genitals and get it circulating throughout the entire body. This helps to resolve the issue of stagnant energy. Now, it takes a bit of practice to develop the skill of moving this sexual energy through the body. That's why a movement-based energetic practice such as Qigong is so important for men practicing semen retention. That's why I stress it so much in my 6-week course, Multi-Orgasmic Man, because again, before you start building up your sexual energy, you want to have, we'll say, the right infrastructure in place, meaning you want your energy channels to be open, you want to be able to clear out negative emotions as they arise and resolve old unconscious patterns. Otherwise, you're just amplifying all these things by increasing your energy when you practice semen retention. So I want to give you some tips for resolving anger when you're practicing semen retention. Of course, the Microcosmic Orbit meditation, as I already mentioned, is very important. Any sort of stillness meditation is going to be very helpful. Also, doing breath work, doing like pranayama type exercises helps to move the energy, get things moving in the body. I have a whole playlist on breath work that you can check out. So I'm going to show you an exercise that helps to release negative energy from the liver specifically. So in Chinese medicine, each of the organs are considered to be aspects of our consciousness. In the West, we often think everything's coming up here from the head. But in the Chinese system, they consider the consciousness to be sort of a composite of all the organs. And the brain's more like a computer, just processing all the information that's being broadcast through the body. And we hold patterns of emotions in our body. For example, there's this phenomenon when people have transplants, that they all of a sudden have the memories of the person that they got that organ from. So this shows that, there's more to the body than Western science knows so far. Memories are stored in our organs. Emotions can be stored, at various points of the body. So I'm going to show you an exercise that helps to release negative energy from the liver. So the liver is here underneath the right side of the ribs. And what we're going to do is inhale. So you're going to inhale up, feel like you're filling up the body with green light. Green is the color of wood, the wood element, which is related to the liver in Chinese medicine. So the negative quality, of the liver is anger, frustration, jealousy. These are the negative manifestations of wood. The positive qualities are kindness, generosity, abundance. So that's another way that you can resolve this anger is by doing acts of kindness, finding generosity, whether that's doing something nice for your partner, for your family, or going out and volunteering, at a some sort of nonprofit or something like that. So, that could be a way to resolve anger is to manifest more kindness in your life, more generosity, working with your community, giving things away to people, whatever that looks like for you, that can be helpful as well. It starts to build your wood element. But here's a really great practice to clear out anger as it arises. This is actually a section of a practice from my 6-week course, Multi-Orgasmic Man, from the negative emotion clearing practices I teach. So you're going to inhale, and first of all, just close your eyes and feel like you're expanding. Feel like your body's growing in size, like a balloon, you're just inflating. So you're starting to connect with your energy body. So you have more space to work with, more space to move things. And just be aware of your liver, which is underneath the right side of the ribs. And as you inhale, bring the hands up and feel like you're filling up with green light. And you're going to exhale and extend the hands up and to the left, making the sound So again, inhale, filling up with green light. And as you exhale, feel like you're releasing any anger, any frustration, like a cloud of smoke out of your liver, out of your mouth. You're just exhaling it out. Inhale, feel like you're filling up with generosity, kindness, green light. Releasing anger, frustration. And again, filling up the green light, generosity, kindness. Releasing any anger, any frustration. And now just close the eyes. Place your hands underneath the right side of the ribs, smiling to the liver. So you're smiling on your face. This opens up the bones of the skull, smiling, and also opens up your energy body, and you're smiling down to your liver. How often do we smile into our bodies? Not very often. So just bring some attention here. And just feeling that quality of kindness, of generosity. Feel that expansive wood element. It's like a tree giving its fruits out to the world, expanding yourself, sharing with your community. So that is one of many healing sounds to rid negative emotions from the body. So whenever you're feeling angry, just stop, and you can do that exercise, and then work on bringing more kindness into your life. So that can help you avoid this anger and this stagnant energy. So just to sum it up, do the Microcosmic Orbit meditation, do some Qigong, do some yoga, do some breath work, do that exercise when you need to, and manifest more kindness, more generosity in your life. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to go really deep into this work, learn to clear yourself of negative emotions, learn to open the energy channels of your body so you can move your sexual energy up, have full body orgasms, have more energy in your life so that you can, go out into the world and do your work better, fulfill your purpose better, whatever that may be. So if you want to really go deep into this stuff, check out my 6-week course, Multi-Orgasmic Man. There's a link to that in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. How did you feel after doing the practice? Have a great day, my friends.